Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? What's up? 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 Ooh, the sky? Technically, no. Technically, it'd be the ceiling. I'm inside. Okay? It'd be the ceiling. I'm inside, actually. If you want to be specific, you know. St. Louis in the house? You can find me in St. Louis. Some got jobs and some sell, yeah. uh, how's everybody doing today? Everybody good? Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I am back. I did make it back. Oh, we got more STL in the house. Check that out. I am gonna do this though. I'm gonna reduce this a bit. Sorry, I got a new monitor and I'm like trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. Make this a little bit smaller. There you go. That way I feel a little bit more centered in the camera. Yeah, I'm back. I've been gone. It's been like shit. Has it been a week since I've been on? Has it been a week since I've been on? That's pretty wild. It's not like me to be off for a week. Yeah. I think that's the first full week I've been off. And God, years maybe? It might be actual years since the last time I was off for a full week. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. Yeah, no, I had a pre-planned I had a Oh, it was last May. You're right, Veronica. So it was just over a year. Yeah. Yeah. So no, I had a pre-planned concert that I was going to, and I kind of turned it into a situation where I was recording some stuff so that you guys could get some new content. Yeah, I got some really cool content coming up. I have some really cool content coming up. Yeah. I was in Atlanta, ATL in the house. I was in Atlanta. I got any ATL in the house? There we go. We got a little ATL in the house. So yeah, I was up in Atlanta. And yeah. Feisty, what's going on? Sorry, I saw you in there. We got a whole bunch of you in here. I see Kramer, I see VJ, and I see Feisty. How are you doing, Feisty? Hope you're doing well. Luca, Ogden, VJ, Dr. Carla's in the house. Jeff, what's going on? Corey, what's going on, brother? But yeah, no, I was there. I was in Atlanta for last few days. I went there for a concert. First of all, you guys are over on the TikToks. Please tap that screen. All right. So please tap that screen. Let's get this thing started. Really appreciate you guys. If you guys were on the tubes, go ahead and throw that thumbs up in there. Yeah, so I was in Atlanta. I originally went there for a concert. What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Veronica? How y'all doing? I originally went there for a concert. Um and I ended up doing some really cool shooting, some really cool stuff. What's going on, Double Dog? Yeah, I ended up shooting some really cool stuff. I ended up at the let's see, it's called the Black Non-Believers Revival up there. So that was really cool. A lot of quite a few actually really big really big creators that were actually there. Um so uh, yeah, ended up hanging out and at that revival for a bit and hanging out with the likes of Godless Engineer and Jovan Bradley. Never heard of him. If you ever heard of him. So some cool stuff going on over there. And yeah, Black Non-Believers Revival. Yeah, right. Oh, well, it's okay. It's not like I have, about 4 hours of video showing I was there. So, but no, you're probably right. It probably doesn't exist. Um So yeah, we were hanging out there. Ari and I were hanging out there. Jovan spoke at it. It was really cool. We actually ended up going to karaoke with Jovan. It was actually really cool. So yeah, that was really great. And then we ended up going to the Apex Museum, which is super cool. And yeah, while we're at the Apex Museum, we got a really really awesome tour. And yeah, special tour from like the founder, CEO, the lead resident historian. So yeah, very very successful season. And then I got to top it all off by going to see Evanescence and Spirit Box. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah. So it was great. By the way, Amy Lee still got it, in case you're wondering. Amy Lee still got it. Anyhow, and then I came home and my air conditioner wasn't working. So, which is in case you're wondering how your air conditioner is not working, is it's super fun being in being in Florida without your AC working. So that was fun to come back to. Hi, but it's always something. It's always something, right? Always something. So it was actually funny. We actually called the AC people and they showed up about 5 minutes before I showed up at my house. So it's back on now. It's back on. They got to replace a part, but they were able to bypass it until then. So, yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming up. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on my way back into the stream. Uh, as I've been off for a bit. So, and thank you guys for watching some of my videos while I was gone. I'll tell you what some of you guys did and some of you guys didn't. All right. So, as you guys know, my podcast has been out for 2 weeks now. There's 2 episodes out. And 2 things on that. One, for y'all that were over on that listen to my podcast on the tubes, great job. Okay? We went from like 500 views and listens on the podcast to almost 1,000 in 1 week. So that's really, really awesome. So thank you guys. Now, for y'all, specifically y'all that listen to the podcast on anywhere else, Spotify, Apple, Podcast Addict, wherever you want to talk about, y'all are slacking. All right. So not right this second, but later on, once we're off, or tomorrow morning, set a reminder and go check it out. But for all of you who have watched my videos while I've been gone, I really, really appreciate that. My videos my video yesterday and my video today have been doing very well. So I really, really do appreciate that. Because to be completely honest with you, like I said, if you guys, by listening to the podcast, by watching the videos, all that sort of stuff, what you do is you give me the opportunity to fund my new efforts that way instead of direct stuff. So I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, the episode was out. I did my part. Thank you, Mac. So if you guys watch, I mean, no matter where you guys watch, but especially if you guys watch on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or any of that stuff, if y'all could set a reminder, maybe wake up in the morning on your drive to work, check out the podcast. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. I'd really, 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 really appreciate it. Also, I'm seeing so if you guys check that out, I really appreciate it. We had a great interview with Chris Irizarry, and also finding out that you guys don't really like the interviews that much. You guys like my show. You guys like to see me talk more than to see me interview. The Soros bot send you galaxy likes to fund you, I suspect. Well, you know what? If the Soros bot is in here today, I've been off for a week, so if the Soros bot wants to send me a galaxy or a super chat, I would really appreciate that. Thank you, Soros, for doing that. Okay, from me to Soros. I love any Soros bots that want to come in and gift after I've been off for a week, or help me clear my gift gallery, or memberships or anything like that. Highly appreciated. We love you, Soros. Speaking of which, I do have the gift gallery up with the hat and mustaches. I think I need like 6 of those for one person to clear that off the gift gallery too. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, it's the Polypolitics Podcast. Wherever. Doesn't matter. You name it, it's there. So it's all over the place. And we are working on getting the video podcast over to Apple too. So it's very telling that you love Soros, though. Dude, if Soros called me and said, I want to personally fund your ventures, I would say yes so fast. It would probably hurt mine and your feelings. All right. It'd probably hurt mine and your feelings. Like how fast I would say yes. like so insanely fast. He wouldn't even be able to get the whole sentence out. Hey, Polly, I'd love to fund. Yes, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Rosie, thank you so much for the 4 hat and mustaches. I really appreciate that. That's really, I really appreciate that. Speaking of which, Soros Cafe fan, thank you so much for the flower. Peach Creek Media, thank you so much for the star. And Feisty, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Says happy birthday, perspicacious. Happy birthday. Purse something. Thank I thank you. So, happy birthday. I think Anna Ruiz in the chat, over on the other chat, also said that her birthday was yesterday. I think I saw that scroll by. So happy birthday to both of them. Cassius. I don't think that helps. Perspicacious. Is it perspicacious? Is that it? I'm seeing a yes over there. I think that's as close as we're gonna get. I think that's as close we're gonna get. I don't feel bad either because I got like half the chat also not having a clue how to say that. We're gonna go with perspicacious. Final answer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear perspicacious. I'm not gonna try to sing that. And I believe Anna too. Happy birthday to both of y'all. Woohoo! Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat? I gotta turn my fan. Hold on. I believe y'all that it's a word. I've never claimed to know all of the words. Yeah. I've never once claimed to know all of the words. Not even a little bit. Hey, Missy. I've never claimed to know all of the words. All right. I don't even know. I don't even think I know half of them, to be honest with you. All right. I don't think I know half the words. Thank you so much, Feisty. I appreciate that. W's the chat for spicy, for feisty, for spicy feisty. In the chat for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I am back for all y'all that are trickling in now. I am back after about a week off. So I really appreciate y'all. If you still support Trump, you can join the guest request box, or you can call on the number that's above my head. You sing the white birthday song? You're lucky I don't sing the restaurant birthday song. All right, that's what I want to sing up in here. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday. You know, your dreams come true. Happy birthday. Happy. And then I'll bring you a piece of dry cake. All right. I'll bring you a piece of dry cake and I will embarrass you. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what if you guys want to complain about me seeing the white one, we'll make this a whole thing. I'll make this the most annoying birthday every single time. Sing the Marilyn Monroe version. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Oh my goodness. What did Dave Chappelle say? What did Dave Chappelle say? Like um, shut up, bitch. My family's looking. Family's watching. Oh, my goodness. That's too funny, man. That's too funny. That's too funny. I'm only singing that one from now on, 100%. I'm only singing that one on from now on. I'm only singing the Marilyn Monroe version, and I'm gonna sing it like you're JFK. At every single time there's a birthday now. I need to get a dress to throw on. I need to get a dress to throw on, so I make it official. I don't think yeah, dress and all, dude. Dress and all. We're gonna do it. There's no way I could get the wardrobe change done fast enough. That's the problem. There's no way I could get it done fast enough. All right. I'm not like a professional model. People, they're just clothes flying off. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. All right. That would be fun. I'd have to get the wig too. Nice little flowy wig, little blonde wig. Yeah. Thank you guys all for being here. Really appreciate you guys. We're just getting this live started. Hopefully, we can get in some good conversations today. Elijah, thank you so much for the flow state. Zoe, thank you so much for the laughing disco. Tadded, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Said, did you see any of the Lego drama or the Pokemon theme song singer drama? Nerd drama is wild. Never telling Polly my birthday. Well, that's okay. No, I haven't seen any of the drama, but since Tadded won't tell me his birthday, I'm just gonna make up a birthday for Tadded, and that will be the day I wear the dress. Okay. We'll just make up we'll make the entire episode about Tadded's birthday. we'll make the whole thing about it. Ted might have 4 or 5 birthdays a year. We'll see. Who knows? Oh my god! Imagine if eventually I will get it right. If I try enough times, I will get it right. Someone said, "Hey, Polly, I came to America to watch the World Cup, and I booked an extra week. Where would you recommend I should visit in America?" That is a really really good question. I want to put that up there while we're waiting to see if we get any Trump supporters. So this is a really good question. Where should you visit if you're visiting America? Okay, so do y'all know who Tom Segura is? You guys know who Tom Segura is, by any chance? He's a comedian. Okay. I love Tom Segura. He's one of my favorite comedians. Like he's really really excellent. Great storyteller. All right. Um I'm going to tell you the exact same thing that Tom Segura said when he was asked this question also. And he said, I don't know your taste, so I can't tell you where to visit, but I can tell you where not to visit, and that's anywhere where they film the first 48. Yeah. Anywhere where they film the first 48, don't go there. All right? that that I can tell you. that takes out that takes out a lot of Oklahoma. That takes out Jacksonville for sure. They do a lot of it in Jacksonville. Um, I think there's some in Memphis. I'd probably stay away from there. So yeah, don't go to any of those places. No. Um, what in Jacksonville? What in Jacksonville is they yeah keep Texas out. Yeah, no, me personally. So it depends on where you're located in the United States. Um, so I'll just tell you a couple of my favorite cities. So I love New Orleans. It's one of my favorite cities. The food is amazing. They do film first 48 there though. You do have to be careful in New Orleans. Um, but to be completely frank, you do have to be somewhat careful. There that it is that New Orleans can be a dangerous city. But if you stay in the right spots and you're used to being where you're at, then I love New Orleans. I love Denver. Denver is one of my favorite cities for sure. Um, you got to see New York City if you haven't already. You gotta at least go there. So those would probably be the three that I say. It also depends on where you're coming from. Because if you're from like a colder, you're in Boston and you're Scottish. Okay, so that kind of changes things a little bit. It's June, so I would take out New Orleans now, because you might actually die of like heat exhaustion. Like you might. No one in Scotland has ever oops has ever experienced what New Orleans is like in June. Okay, so you'll stay away from Atlanta, stay away from New Orleans. Vegas and Phoenix might also kill you. Like yeah, we hot down here. Okay, we for real hot. All right. really, if it's south of Denver, you might want to stay away from it. Come back and visit those in the spring or the fall. Um, yeah, you might want to avoid those. You might want to avoid those. Uh, Boston, San Francisco, both very nice places. I'm in Florida. It's like 90 something degrees and 100% or 90 something percent humidity. So, um, I'll put it this way. No, I'll put it this way. I just like I told some people I knew in Canada that I compared the temperatures, and it was in Celsius, it was 30, feels like 36, like like a month ago or so. And that's much cooler than it is now. If that puts it in perspective. But if you're saying another week and you're into politics, I think the Obama Presidential Center is opening up on Thursday or Friday, one of the two. That'd be really cool to see if you want to go to Chicago. You're already in Boston, maybe Seattle or San Francisco. Those would be nice. Denver, I would say Denver's really nice. I love Denver. Like, and I'm not even joking. Like, I really do love Denver. So, anyways, that's all I'm saying. I do love Denver. It's smaller. It's not huge. New York's good if you want to see just like it's just plus lots of stuff is legal there. You know what I'm saying? In Denver. Scott, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Said MAGA is the Republican male affiliated gay association. What? Oh God, Scott's on one to get this thing started. Scott's already ready to get this thing started. Yeah, my home area, San Diego, Los Angeles, always nice too. They're always nice all times of year. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate you. And Capo, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Huge W's in the chat for Capo. With the 12 gifted. Huge W's. Huge. It's huge. Huge W's in the chat for Capo for the 20 gifted. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Capo. I really appreciate the welcome back, y'all. I really do. That really means a lot to me. That really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Guys, like I said, for y'all that I've been on for about a week, and so I'm back for the first day. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate the support. If y'all want to help me clear my live gift goal or send super chats or anything like that, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos while I was gone. I really appreciate that. That really does mean a lot. And but some of y'all did miss the second episode of the podcast. Okay. Thank you again, Capo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Some of y'all did miss the second episode of the podcast. Available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. It's there. Okay. So make sure you guys are checking that out. If you guys don't know how to get to it, it's in the link tree in my bio. Every Friday at 7 a.m. Okay. Every Friday at 7 a.m. So make sure you guys are checking out the new episodes. All right. If you still support Trump, you can join the guest request box or call on the number that's above my head. Oh my goodness, I am losing multi-guest over here. Ryan, thank you so much for lighting up the roses and the donuts. Thank you for ever sent the hat and mustaches. I will find my way back to you. Still looking for 6 of those from one person cleared out of the gift gallery. So if you're so inclined, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. You know, there's something about just being back at home in your bed with your dog. Uh, you know, just feels better, you know? Just really does. Neurospicy, thank you so much for the hand hearts. Those are new. Those are new. They look different. Those are really cool. Those are really cool. Neurospicy, thank you so much for lighting those up. And Ryan, thank you so much for lighting up the hat and mustaches. W's the chat for Neurospicy and for Ryan for lighting up the hat and mustaches and the hand hearts. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's huge. It's huge. It's huge. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that's absolutely awesome. Good to be back. It's good to be back. It is. It is. Also, VJ, thank you so much for the floating heart and the gold coin. I appreciate those also. Veronica, thank you for the cowboy hat. Pixie, thank you so much for the cowboy hat too. And Dragonflies and Kimmy, thank everybody for those. I appreciate it. It's huge. It's huge. So huge. So huge. There's been a lot that's happened since I've been gone. There's been a lot that's happened since I've been gone. I seem happy today. I'm glad I seem happy today. I'm not. No, I'm playing. That was a joke. Don't take that. Sorry. I said that as a joke, and I realized someone's actually gonna take that seriously. I'm so sorry. I am actually very happy. I'm doing just great. Okay, I got to record so much good content in Atlanta this weekend. I got to go to a show, hang out with my kiddo. I've had a great week. So yeah, I'm doing just fine. And now I'm happy to be back with y'all. Like I said, I'm happy to be back with y'all. What show did I see? I saw Evanescence and Spirit Box in Atlanta on Sunday night. Yeah. Daughter went on vacay with me. Yeah, she went with me. She not only went and saw the concert because she really wanted to see Spirit Box, which is great. But she also got to be my cameraman, and she recorded a bunch of super awesome content for y'all. Yeah. Child labor. Well, it was paid child labor. All right. It was paid child labor. Okay. It wasn't free. I paid her for her work. I paid her for her work. Yeah. But no, she's always been very inclined with the camera. So since she didn't really get too much of a little summer job this year, I figured I could hire her. So Lloyd, why doesn't anyone call in? I assume because they're all scared of me now, which I get. I just, you know, I understand. I am quite intimidating.
Oh, we're back.
Huh?
I said hi, everybody. How's it going?
Hi, how old are you?
I hate niggers. Fuck you, nigger. Have a problem, my faggot. Hey, Hitler. Nigger, 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 nigger.
Are you done? Hello, are you still there? No, guess not. Anyways, um, you tried to call and it doesn't work. Well, then you don't know how to use a phone. Then you don't know how to use a phone. You should try dialing the number that's above my head. Yeah, they're mostly just afraid of me. That's literally like the best that we get right these days. But that also might be the best that MAGA has. So that's my guess actually. Is that that's actually the best that MAGA has. So if you still support Trump, then that's what you're that's all you got, man. Those are the people that are on the mental level of you, you know? Those are the people that are on the mental on the mental level, you know? Yeah, I know. I broke all the toys. I'm sorry. I'll start a I'll do my best to not speak from like logic and facts. I'll do my best. Yeah, I'll work on it. Can you call in for karaoke? No, I did karaoke this weekend. I did karaoke this weekend. Hey Tara, how are you? Yeah. I have a whole bunch of things I could talk about. Like really, I could sit here and just talk about all sorts of stuff. But then why would you guys come listen to my podcast? That's where I talk about things now. That's where I talk about things like that now. Yeah. I come I come here to debate. So if you guys want to hear me get topical, then you guys got to tune into my videos and my podcast and everything else. Yeah. Young Murph, thank you so much for the flow state. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we're looking for some people to have some debates with. I don't know if there are any left, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Once I figure out how to do debates on my own, then I won't have anybody else, you know? Bro, why did we fight Iran if we're just gonna do this? You want my honest answer? There was no reason to go fight Iran. Does that work? That I can give you because I'm really not going to talk about Iran much in the podcast, so that's fine. Um, but yeah, there was not really a reason. But I also said that pretty much when it started. You know what I'm saying? From like the first bombings, it was like best case scenario is he gets what he got out of the JCPOA. And now he got what sounds like worse. Well, first of all, he hasn't gotten shit. Let's start there. Okay? He hasn't gotten shit. Right? They have a framework for a deal. All right? Just like he had a framework for the healthcare plan that was going to replace the ACA like 10 years ago, okay? So he has a framework of a deal, which means he doesn't have shit. Okay? So let's make that clear right off the bat. All right. So we have a framework of a deal, right? Yeah, concepts of a plan. And those concepts of a plan equal worse than what we got out of the JCPOA. Here's what we got out of the war. Okay. So, and I can, like I said, I can talk about this because I won't talk about too much in the podcast. I don't want to burn everybody out on a run. What we have is an agreement that will stop the blockade, and they'll open the Strait of Hormuz so that they can begin talks about the nuclear weapons. Mind fucking blown, dude. Mind fucking blown. I can't even. So the blockade that didn't exist before the war and opening up the strait that wasn't closed before the war, we now get in exchange for talks about the nuclear program, which were happening before the war. Oh, and they get $300 billion. So cool, guys. Man. We sure got them, guys. We got them. Man, America gonna fly a flag, gonna fly on an eagle. Woohoo! We got them, guys. We sure showed Iran by art of the deal, guys. Art of the deal. We now have the strait open, which was there before. We're cutting off the blockade, which is there before, so that we can talk to them about their nuclear program, which we were already doing, in exchange for them getting $300 billion and us spending how much money on this war? Bravo. Bravo. I'm just happy we have such a fearless leader. Okay. I'm just glad we have such a fearless leader in place that can execute such a beautiful deal. The best deal we've ever had. The best deal we've ever had. Just so happy. Okay. But Donald Trump is getting what he wanted out of the deal, which is his ballroom that you pay for. That's if any of this actually holds. That's if any of this actually holds, which it might get called off by Iran. Yeah. It here's the thing. It's not if we break the Iran's just gonna call the whole thing off because Donald Trump can't control Netanyahu and Israel keeps bombing Lebanon. Apparently, okay, and this again, I haven't I can't fact check this or whatever, right? Apparently, Netanyahu and Trump have been having literal screaming matches at each other. That's the diplomacy that you get with Donald Trump. Okay? That's the diplomacy you get with Donald Trump. Is them screaming at each other and Donald Trump not listening. Or Netanyahu not listening. Because he's so respected on the world stage. He's so respected on the world stage that Netanyahu is telling him to shove it where the sun don't shine about a deal. But he's respected on the world stage. He's not respected in his own bedroom. Okay? So I don't know who the hell you guys are talking about. Or what the hell you I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. He's not. You guys know she don't respect him. You guys know she don't respect him. Hello? You think JD Vance respects him in his bedroom? I don't think so. Hello? Hello? Why is this? Hello? Guess not. Anywho. Yeah, there's no way JD Vance respects him in the bedroom. She just he just smacks his little pee-pee. Is there an echo now? Yeah, my bad. I unmuted some stuff. I thought maybe the caller wasn't working, but then sorry. I unclicked some stuff. It's all good. Anyways, yeah, the whole thing's a fucking joke. Caller audio is out. Nobody's on the phone. Nobody has spoken. No one has spoken. The echo should be gone. Yeah, I clicked on some buttons to try to see if somebody was on the line. Didn't work. I turned it back off. I apologize. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old, born 2006, August 12th. Hello?
August 12th would make you not 20.
Yes, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
You don't know how to count. Guys, I see you guys all. I can see y'all. One sec. I gotta try to fix it. I see y'all. Why is that? Let's see. Oh no, all my settings got screwed up. That's okay. It wasn't anybody we're talking to. It was somebody who didn't know how to It was somebody who didn't know how to count to yeah, no, you guys are right. Maybe the first 40 messages I didn't see, and then I just had to get to that maybe that 50 to 70th one. That one could have been it. That one could have been the one. No, he said he was 20 and then told me a date that wasn't 20. Unrequested, by the way. That was the funny part. All right, let's see if maybe that fixes it. Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, it's I don't even know what he said. I could text requests. No, I got a couple new monitors, and for some reason it screwed up all of my audio settings. It's crazy. I didn't get new speakers. I literally got new monitors. I could hear this. Oh, okay, so y'all could hear him over on y'all could hear him on YouTube. It was just TikTok. We'll see what they said. If it was just TikTok, then that's okay, cool. If y'all could hear him, awesome. Yeah, I wasn't wrong on the dates there, right? Like he would have turned 20 in August. Glad you guys could hear him, so you know I wasn't crazy. I wasn't wrong there, right? It is funny though. I think I watched some video or something the other day, and I guess Donald Trump has ended this war 39 times. Yeah, 39. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad I was right on the age of that person, because literally I wasn't going to ask. They said there were 20 and I was just going to talk to him. Yeah. I wasn't even going to ask. Anyways, yeah, it's like 39 times, okay? I don't like odd numbers. He needs to make it 40. I promise you he will end it 40 times. Okay? That is a promise. I will guarantee every single one of you that he will make it to 40 times. All right. He might hit 50. Okay? He is the greatest president of all time. All right. He might end this war 100 to 200 times. Who knows? There's an infinite number of times he could end this war. All right. If he starts ending the war now, okay, he could technically keep ending the war through an infinite amount of time. Okay. And every time he ends the war, that's another new war that he stopped. All right. So at this rate, okay, he could end 1,000, 2,000 wars. Who knows? The sky is limitless. Okay. The sky is limitless. He could end the war. Yeah, he could end the war a couple thousand. He could end 1,000, 2,000 wars. Yeah. Because the art of the deal. That's why. Because the art of the deal. I don't know if you guys have ever read that book. It's my favorite book. I've read it. Shit, probably dozens of times by now. Right? I don't even listen to music anymore. I just listen to it on audiobook. And if there's one thing that, that it's taught me, if you just keep ending the war, then you end all the wars, right? This is how you become a billionaire. All right? People are always asking like, can you move out of this this class society? Can you really move from being poor to rich? 100%. Okay? 100%. That's all you have to do, is just keep picking fights and then ending those fights without asking the other person until you're a billionaire. Then you can just put your name on buildings and stuff. All right. You can just you can just start putting your name on buildings and just do it like you'll be a billionaire. You'll have your own cryptocurrency. Um yeah, you can do all the fun, probably end up on the island, like just keep doing all the wars. All right. God, I just can you imagine how many wars the United States would have ended in 250 years if we just had Donald Trump the whole time? We could have ended millions of wars by now. It could have been in the millions. All right. I think next week he might just end the Ukraine Russia war. Maybe a few times. It's been long enough. He said he was going to end it on day 1. I mean, if he starts now, he could end it. He could end it, a good 100 times before the midterms. That'd probably really help the Republicans. Yeah. Yeah, nothing bad can happen, only good can. It can only good happen. A third of the nation still likes this guy. A third of the nation still likes this guy. All right. One third of the nation still thinks that this guy is a good president. You should do acting. Your face looks like you believe what you're saying. Well, maybe that'll be maybe if being being on social media like burns out, then I'll go be an actor. Who knows? Who knows? I could be a movie star. I think this is something like 50% of the nation reads under like a 6th grade level. I'm not even saying that to like talk shit. It's just like it kind of makes sense, right? Like when you really sit back and start thinking about it, it makes sense. Like you start putting the 2 and 2 together, and it's kind of like, well, no, that kind of checks, dude. You know, that kind of checks. Yeah. 54% of the adults in the US read at a 6th grade level or below. Yeah, that checks. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, hey, you know who's going to fix that? Linda McMahon. So you know who's going to fix that? Linda McMahon. The best woman for the job, Department of Education. She's gonna do all the things bigly. So that's what What are we getting here? What have we gotten ourselves into? What are we doing here? Holy shit. Olympia says casual reminder reading 30 minutes to an hour a day will improve your reading skills. Well, Olympia, I'm sure if those people could read, they would take your advice. Okay? I'm sure if they could read that, then they'd be right on it. All right. I started, y'all, again, if you also support Trump, you can join the guest request box or call in. We started watching this freaking documentary on Netflix. We haven't finished it, so don't end it. Where this lady like fakes a pregnancy and steals a baby. I was getting like actually angry. Anyways, it's like I don't remember what it's called. Okay, I got like 30 minutes of it left. Okay. It was on Netflix. Apparently it's like the most liked thing on Netflix right now. Anyways. Motherly instincts, maternal instincts. Yeah, one of those. It's very sad. I got to the really sad part. There's like a half an hour left. My blood was actually boiling. Anyways, the reason why I brought it up is because you do start to learn a little bit about the lives of people that read below the certain reading level. Because there is zero fucking chance that I would have been that husband and fall for that. All right. There was like, look, I'm no angel, okay? I've ignored many a red flag in my day. All right? I've ignored many a red flag in my day. But you gotta and here's the thing, okay? Have some of y'all have watched it, right? Some of y'all have watched it, right? Like obviously some of y'all have watched it. Okay? Don't you just know that it's like those men that are the ones that are like, women shouldn't have abortions? It's like, you don't even know when someone's pregnant. Like, what the fuck are you fucking talking about? Like, you know for a fucking fact that like just based on the show, right? That those men were definitely like, they were probably very red leaning. Probably, I'm not gonna spoil it, Ryan. It's hard to spoil. But like how you not know? How could you not know that? That's what I'm saying, Matt. That's what I'm saying. Like, that they're like anti-abortion, like the whole like thing. Like, they are. And like they don't even know like what pregnancy looks like. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody that hasn't watched it. And please don't ruin it for me because I still got a few minutes left of it. She convinced him she was 10 months pregnant Okay? Wouldn't let him go to like any of the appointments. Never let him see the belly. I'm sorry, yo, like I'm sorry. And you can call me, you can call me whatever the fuck you want, okay? I know that all men, we have, a bit of internalized misogyny. I try to fight mine every day. Okay? I try to fight my internal like misogyny every single day. I fight it with everything I have. If if you tell me that you're pregnant with my kid, I better see a belly. I'm sorry. All right? You got to show me some belly, okay? We're not like seriously? Just the belly. I just need to see the belly, okay? Like you're not gonna like we're not gonna play like 6 months like of fucking yeah. I haven't seen your belly button. Like no, it's not gonna happen, dude. Like there's gotta be something, bro. We gotta we gotta do better than that, man. We gotta do better than. I mean, there's a bunch of women in here. Y'all have been pregnant and been like, nope, no one can see my belly. Like every pregnant woman I've known has been like, oh, look at my belly. Like, oh, it's cool. I don't know. Gotta show something. Man. We gotta do something here. Anyways, go to the doctor's appointment and listen. Like exactly something, bro. But like she always had an excuse on why he couldn't go to the doctor with her. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. Dude. Anyways, go watch the show. Thank you, Ryan. Like exactly. God. Anyways, I don't think that's out of the question. Want to see? Want to see some belly there? Scott, thank you so much for the $5. Said female members of MAGA are excuse brides to happy to cover up men. Yeah, well, that's trad wife shit. You probably ain't lying. DJT's new book, The Greasy Fart of the Deal. Yeah, probably. He'd have to make a deal for that. Soros Cafe, thank you so much for the flower. Elijah, thank you so much for the flow state. Zoe, thank you so much for the laughing disco. We'll see if we can, if somebody's over here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Hello? 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 Oh, I guess they're not there. Anyways, go watch the show. Not right now. What you guys should be doing is going to watch my podcast after this, or go watch one of my videos. And it's the echo again. Yeah, I'm trying to make it where you guys can hear the caller because something got messed up. That's all. Like let's see, does this cause an echo? Thank you, Tara, for listening to the podcast. I appreciate that. All right, this might do it. We'll see if anyone's there.
Joshua making you up.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello?
I'm here.
Hi, how old are you?
19.
Awesome. Do you still support Trump?
I don't.
What's up then?
You said what?
I said, what's up then?
I just wanted to get on here and say that Trump is doing a lot of bad stuff to America right now.
Yes, he is. I agree.
That's all.
All right, man. Well, you have a good one, all right?
You as well. Thank you.
All right. I I agree. I agree. I mean, W's in the chat for call. He didn't lie. He wasn't wrong. Okay. No lies detected. No lies detected. Kind of ruined my vibe on the whole, talking about freaking, you know. All right, so that one did do that. Doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I'm actually looking for something real quick. All right, yeah, that really did do that. All right, anywho. Miles, thank you so much for the flow state. Janelle, thank you so much for the party hat. Thank you guys all for being here. Like I said, I've been off for a week. So I really appreciate you guys and your guys' support of the live, of the podcast, of my videos, of all of those things. Because I have like a week to get caught up on. So we are trying to make it through. We are trying to make it through. We had a We've been having some fun. Haven't really gotten too much too many debates lately, but that's okay. Hopefully we can get one soon. Hopefully we can get one soon. But I don't know. Maybe I'll change up the live a little bit. Maybe all the Trump supporters are gone. Maybe we'll debate something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Hello, how are you? Are they talking? I can't hear them. I can't even hear them. So, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll remove them. I literally can't even hear them, so. Oh, they were just saying the N-word? All right, so nothing important. Sorry, I was doing a little audio check over there real quick. For some reason, I don't know what that's. That's the in. Yeah, my audio. They updated everything, and now my audio is all messed up. It wasn't aquarium, guys. I was talking to you from the TikTok chat. Why did they go mess with everything? So annoying. So annoying. They went and messed with everything. He was really bad at his slurring. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't hear him at all, so I don't know what was going on. Yeah, what was this? Yeah, that's all. That's all. I got to go through and I guess fix this thing now. Stupid TikTok studio went and messed with everything, so now nothing works. So I might have to get off anyway. I'll probably just have to get off and go figure this out because it seems like all my audio settings are messed up on TikTok Studio. So, maybe we'll see. Yeah, Minnesota call. Oh, I do have some people calling in, so maybe I will stay on. But, let's see. We'll see who we got over here. Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How old are you?
24.
Awesome. Do you still support Trump?
I do.
Awesome. Why is that?
Because he's securing the border better than Biden ever did.
He's securing the border better than Biden ever did. How's he doing that?
I mean, during Biden's administration, there was 1.5 illegal immigrants.
Not even close to what I asked you.
That
How is he
illegally-
securing the border better than Biden did? I didn't ask you what the numbers were under Biden. I said, how is Donald Trump securing the border better?
I mean, right now, he got Mexico to deploy 10,000 National Guard troops to their side of the border, and he got 10,000 troops on our side to get to the border.
Joe Biden had 25,000 Mexican National Guard troops at their end of the border.
Yeah, and Trump got more.
I'm sorry. 10,000 plus 10,000, how much is that?
You said 25,000, so now it would be 35,000
So
troops.
you said 10,000 under the Trump administration for Mexico. It wasn't 10,000 more. It was just 10,000. Okay. Then 10,000 of ours, which we have to pay for. That's a total of 20,000. All right. Under Biden, they had 25,000 total just on the Mexico side that we didn't even have to pay for.
If that's so, then why were there no troops over? If you're saying that there's not 25,000 Mexican National Guard troops on the other side anymore, why did they stop being over on the Mexican side when Trump took over?
You're asking me why a country wouldn't want to negotiate with Donald Trump?
What do you mean negotiate? So you're telling me that Mexico just took 25,000 troops away because Trump took office?
No, they left 10,000.
Well, I mean, anyways, Trump's adding to the border. Biden wasn't doing that. He was just doing maintenance.
He was adding to the border. Well, what do you need to add to the border?
More border wall.
And how do you pay for that?
With tax dollars?
Right. And who approves tax dollars?
Congress.
Awesome. Did Biden try to pass bills that would have had Congress to fund the border wall?
Yeah, he tried to pass the Langford bill.
Gotcha. So the Republicans did not pass a bill that would have funded the border under Biden, and those same Republicans passed a bill that would fund the border under Trump. And you're saying that it was Biden versus Trump's fault? No, that's the Republicans in Congress who just chose not to fund building a new border wall because it was a Democrat in office instead of funding it, which you think is better for U.S. citizens. The Republicans blocked that, not the Democrats. Democrats voted to fund building that border wall. Biden said he would sign the bill the second it hit his desk to fund the border wall. The Republicans blocked that border wall.
Well, I mean, the Democrat, you're talking about, for one, the Langford bill would have hurt us. And
okay, well, you can talk about that later.
The Democrats blocked the H.R. 2 bill, which would have done the same thing that the Langford bill did.
No, it would not have.
Was going to do.
No, it would not have. The HR 2 was nowhere. What are you talking about? HR 2? You talking about early in the presidency? HR 2?
Yeah, the HR 2
when we were under Title 42.
That.
When we were under a complete border shutdown and had no one coming in.
I mean, I guess, but it still would have done crap. Like they had E-Verify and crap like that would have stopped illegal immigrants from getting jobs.
Gotcha. So it had nothing to do with the border wall because the border wall wouldn't have done anything, but it would have stopped people that pay taxes from getting jobs. I mean, cool,
if they don't
I
get
guess.
a job, they got to leave.
they have jobs. That's why Donald Trump is using the
Yeah, but I'm saying
IRS
if the
to
Democrats
go
didn't
after
block
people that
the HR2
are.
bill, then they wouldn't have been able to get jobs, and we would have seen a drop in illegal immigrants.
No, you just would have seen a rise in undocumented immigrants working under the table and not paying taxes.
Anyways, the Langford bill
No, hold on. I don't want to go away from that. Why do you think that
have
if you
blocked
outlaw
tax
no,
dollars.
no. We're not leaving that point. Sorry. I know you'd like to move away from that. Why do you think if you outlawed them from having jobs that they would just leave and not just get jobs where they didn't have to, report to the government?
I'm not saying that they wouldn't do that. There'd probably be a good amount that would, but I think there would be a drop in illegal immigrants because they couldn't get money.
Because they can get money. They can just get money that's not taxable.
Yeah, but I'm still saying that there would be some that leave because they can't get a job.
There'd be some that leave. So you have no quantifiable anything to actually speak on this.
No,
You're just
it would have made the illegal
guesstimating that
immigrant
you
problem
think
better.
that maybe there'll be some percentage of people who might leave based off of your assumption that they may not be able to get jobs.
Yeah, it would have made
Okay,
it
cool.
better than it already was.
Made it better than it
I think
already
there
was.
like
You said
5,000
HR2.
illegal
There
immigrants
was
coming
no
here. If they can't
problem
get a
during that
job,
time, so it wouldn't have made anything better.
it would have made things better.
Who's
It would have
allowed to
stopped
hire
illegal immigrants from
undocumented
getting
immigrants in this
jobs.
country? Sir?
Hello?
Where is it legal to hire someone who's undocumented?
It's not. It would have just prevented any actual businesses from hiring them because they would have had to use. It'd be mandatory to use E-Verify.
Gotcha. So where companies right now are knowingly hiring undocumented immigrants and specifically not sending their paperwork in because they're undocumented immigrants to not prove it, they would have been forced to use E-Verify, which they also would have just not used. So they also wouldn't have shown up on the docket whatsoever, and they would still be in the exact same position that they're in now.
No, if they didn't use it, then
No, I don't know.
Hold on.
What am I holding on for? Dude, I can smell the smoke. What is going on here?
Yeah, if they wouldn't have complied with using E-Verify, they would have been hit with massive fines.
Yes. And they can also be hit with massive fines right now if they hire undocumented immigrants.
Yeah, but
So
what I'm
what?
saying is, if the Democrats wouldn't have blocked that bill, then
What? No.
it would
Listen
be
to me.
mandatory that
Listen
they
to
have
me.
to check if they're illegal or not.
That's already mandatory.
I know, but they're still illegal immigrants that have jobs.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you're not comprehending this. So I'll try one more time. Okay. Let's give this a little shot. All right. It's already illegal to do that. Okay.
I
They all
know.
listen. No.
And there's
This
still
is
illegal
no.
immigrants that
This is
have
your time to be
jobs
quiet and
at
listen.
companies
This is your
that
time. This
pay
is your turn to
taxes
be
on
quiet
that
and
money. So that
listen.
means
And when I
they
am
don't know they're
finished,
legal.
hey. See, this is why you're not able to respond to what I'm saying because you're not listening. Okay? I need you to listen to all of what I'm about to say, then respond, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. It's already illegal to do that. Okay? It was illegal before, the Biden administration, before Trump administration, the first one, for any of those. It was already illegal to do that. You can already be hit with massive fines in order for you to do that. You're already breaking the law if you do it. Okay? So you're saying if they don't use E-Verify, then they'll get hit with fines. Well, if they don't verify someone's employment right now, they get hit with massive fines. All right? So it doesn't change anything. Oh, if they're breaking the law, they're already doing that. All of these things already exist, and companies are just avoiding doing them in risk of going all those fines. All right. But regardless of any of that, all right, that would not have stopped how many undocumented immigrants come in the country. All right. That would just stop How many employers or slow down, apparently, how many employers are hiring those people, which I don't think would happen.
It would have, yes, if the HR2 bill wouldn't have been blocked by the Democrats, then it would lower the amount of illegal immigrants coming into our country.
You have yet to substantiate that or prove that.
Okay, well, in the HR2 bill, it limits the executive branch's authority to hold on, sorry.
Are you researching this on the spot? Is that what's going on?
No.
Because it sounds like you're chat GPTing the answers to this as we go along and then trying to read it and understand it and then arguing against me. And that's why whatever you're saying doesn't make any actual sense for like the conversation, because you're trying to just relay something you just learned and you don't understand.
Oh, okay, here it is. I just had to find it somewhere in my phone.
Yeah, in chat
For your
GPT.
information, I'm not
Yes.
using ChatGPT. I've actually
Yeah.
researched this and I have it written down in my notes app. So
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Your notes app.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can remember crap.
I mean, I guess
being
technically chat
organized.
GPT is a notes app.
Okay, and I'm not a bitch. I don't use that left-wing piece of shit.
What do you use, Grok or something?
No, I don't use Grok. Grok's a piece of shit too.
Hmm.
I use fucking I use Claude.
I don't care.
You're the one being a jerk. You didn't have to. You chose to try to insult me.
No, I have not yet begun to insult you, but I can start if you like.
No, you said this. You said, are you Chat GPTing this while we go? Yeah, that's an insult.
You literally are.
And no, I'm not.
You
I just had to
literally
find it
are.
in my phone. Okay, the HR2 bill would
Literally, you
illegal
are.
immigrants by limiting the executive branch's authority to authorize the return of certain illegal immigrants to their continuous territories.
What does that mean?
It means it's going to limit the executive branch's power to.
No, I heard your words. I'm asking you to explain
hold on,
what
stop.
you just
You're
said.
interrupting me.
Yes, I am interrupting you because I don't want to
give
hear you
illegal
repeat those
immigrants,
words that you don't
parole
understand.
and it'll make it to where.
All right, now I'm muting you. I stopped you because I don't want to hear you repeat all the words that you didn't understand the first time again. Okay? I have zero will for you to just chat GPT everything I say and then ask it to respond, okay? This is boring to me. This is incredibly boring. All right? So either make a legitimate argument for something that you understand, or I'm just going to move on. No, you're not. No, you're all right. I'm muting you again. No, you are not. Okay? You are just reading chat GPT with words you don't understand. Okay? That's what happened. Not to mention, all right. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
All right, perfect. And I'll just go ahead and throw this on the screen. All actions from HR2. Postpone proceedings by the House. Yeah. Introduced to the House, proposed proceeding to the House. President said I place on legislative calendar to general orders. Refer to the subcommittee on trade in the House. Refer to subcommittee on Social Security in the House. Who owned the House under the Biden
I got stalled in
administration?
the committee. The Republicans were all for it.
Yeah, who owned the House in the House and during the Biden administration?
The Republicans.
Gotcha. So it got stopped in the Republican House.
Yeah, just because it's Republican majority doesn't mean it can't be stalled in the committee by Democrats.
Oh, gotcha. So which committee was it stalled at by Democrats? Was that on the Trade Committee or the
know.
Social Security meeting?
I know it was
And
stalled in
under what
committee.
grounds?
I don't know.
Well, you just chat GPT. It's your chat GPT and everything else.
I'm not fucking using
Whatever
ChatGPT.
Claude, Grok. I don't really give a shit which one. You're chat GPTing it.
Yeah,
Just go
I
ahead and
use
just
ChatGPT
go ahead
into
and do
this
that
shit.
then.
It's called research.
Sir, you can't spell research. Can you please just tell me under what grounds it was stopped?
I don't know. I just said that. If you
Then
would've
go
stopped talking for 2
research. You've
seconds and
stopped this
insulting me, you
conversation
would have heard
a
what I
half
said.
dozen times already. Okay, in order to go find something that you didn't know, go find that.
You obviously know. Why don't you just say it?
I have no clue. I just figured, instead of me researching, I figured it was easier for you to type it into whatever AI chatbot you're looking at already and make it easier on both of us.
All right. I don't really care if you insult me, because I know you're just trying to.
Sir, this
you
conversation is insulting to the
make
intelligence
yourself feel better
of
about your insecurities.
everybody
So
listening.
you,
That's
you
the
keep
only thing
insulting
that this
me.
is insulting. Okay. You're on your little chat bot already. Okay. I've literally heard you put it in like 4 times. Just put in what you're talking about. That's all I'm asking. Just type in what I just asked you.
Okay, I'm not using ChatGPT, so you can shut the fuck up
I
about
don't
that.
care.
You're the one who keeps saying it. You say I don't.
Yeah. And you're the only one that cares about me saying it. Okay.
Insults when they obviously are.
Sir, we're either going to move on with this or I'm just going to move on to the next person. This is boring me.
All right, here. It said it lacked the support required to overcome the 60 votes threshold.
It never made it to a 60 votes threshold because it was lost in
With
committee.
the
That doesn't
Democrats in
even
the
make
White House
sense.
opposing the
That doesn't even make sense.
stringent asylum restrictions
That doesn't
and
even
border
make
wall
sense.
mandates.
You don't need 60
So
votes
yes,
in a
yes,
subcommittee.
the Democrats did block it.
You don't need 60 votes in a subcommittee.
That's just what it says.
What says? Because I'm on congress.gov.
Okay, so do you know why it was stopped, or are you just looking at the same article?
No, I'm asking you to pull it up.
I just Googled it. I don't know why they stopped it.
Oh, it was Google. Okay, that's what it was. All right, my bad. Oh, ChatGPT, whatever. I'll find it.
You're the
It's
one
fine.
asking the question, bro.
I'll find it. It's fine.
That's literally what it says. Sources: House Homeland Democrats.gov. So that's what the AI used. So
Sir, I asked you to look it up. You chose not to. Be quiet now.
I did fucking look it up. So you.
No, you didn't. Shh. I'll go look it up. It's fine. It's like I asked you to do it, dude. You didn't want to do it. Now you're just using Google AI. Now I gotta try to find it. By the way, it is funny that this bill was less than a month. He's arguing this whole thing on a bill that was less than a month before Trump took office, by the way. Just thought I'd let you guys know. All
What
right.
the fuck you said?
This whole thing was on a, they were arguing this whole thing about a bill. So the Langford bill was stopped in what, 2023, where we would have gotten all of this. He's arguing a bill that was shut down.
You like
He's arguing a bill that was shut down December 17th of 2024. Like, he's like, the Democrats could have stopped a bill 6 weeks, not even 6 weeks, literally not even 6 weeks. Not even 6 weeks. All right. Oh, it was never even brought up for a vote. It was never even brought up for a vote.
because it didn't even hit the 60 votes threshold because the Democrats stopped it.
You wouldn't find out if it hit a thick 60 vote threshold if it didn't come up for a vote.
I know.
Then how are you saying it didn't hit a 60 vote threshold if it never came up for a vote?
Bro.
It couldn't. So you don't know whether it would have or not.
Yeah, if the Democrats wouldn't have stopped it, then we would have known.
The Democrats didn't stop it. They didn't vote on it.
The reason it didn't come up to a vote
Died in the
is
Senate because it never received
opposing
Senate approval, was not signed into law. Democrats opposed the bill while Republicans blamed them for blocking it. Let's see what it actually said in there.
What'd you say? You were mumbling.
Let's see. Don't care. Don't care. There's just literally a bunch of fucking Republicans who blocked all of this funding who are now trying to blame Democrats for blocking it with 4 weeks left. It's crazy. Anyways, do you have anything else to talk about?
You
This
know
is
your
literally the
stupid Langford
dumbest
bill
fucking
would have
thing.
fucked us over, right?
How?
There's in the Langford bill, if you actually read it, there's a transit ban
did.
that would have made it to where asylum seekers had to seek asylum in other countries before they came to us, which would have lost us tax dollars.
How would that have lost us tax dollars?
Well, asylum seekers made us 500 billion tax dollars last year, and if there was a transit ban, we would have lost. There would have been a decrease in asylum seekers in the country, and we would have lost tax dollars.
Donald Trump has literally essentially shut down asylum seekers since became president.
How? I haven't heard anything about that.
Because they're not talking about it. There's literally the asylum numbers have been cut to like less than 1%, I believe, of the asylum numbers under the Biden administration just in the last year. Like literally, when he brags about all these encounters being stopped, that's literally him shutting down asylum seekers. He's shut down NPTs. He's shut down parolees.
Do you like have any proof? Because you're kind of
the Customs and Border Protection's numbers on asylum seekers.
So do you know for a fact that Trump's doing that, or is that just what you?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Maybe it has nothing to do with Trump. Let me rephrase. It wasn't like that when Biden was in office. Then the second Donald Trump took office and started shutting down all the border encounters, then it happened from that day going forward and until now.
Okay, that's broad. So, like, do you have like specific numbers, or what? You said it cut down to 1%, most likely because
I think it's less
Trump
than
took
1%,
office.
to be completely honest with you. I was actually being generous when I said 1%. But we can bring up tons of data on that. That's easy. That's easy stuff. Ugh. Well, I bring up the Customs and Border Protections numbers for all of your guys' beautiful reading. Oh, this is a great article by Cato, which if y'all aren't familiar with Cato, Cato is they're pretty like libertarian. They usually lean pretty right wing, and this talks about how Donald Trump has cut down on legal migration more than undocumented migration. Or we can talk about, cutting down the refugee statuses, cutting down the asylum seekers. We can literally do this like all day long. This is crazy. This is like, what's up? Which numbers would you, which one would you,
Whatever one you want to do.
Okay, here's just the court cases, right? This isn't even talking about like the people that have been stopped at the border. This is the ones that just got to court cases, and they've been cut by more than half.
Yeah, that's probably because of the Muslim ban that Trump passed into law through his executive order. That's about 45% of the asylum seekers in 2024.
So first of all, you don't sign into law an executive order. That doesn't even make sense.
Okay, he passed an executive order that did a Muslim ban.
You don't pass an executive order. He just signs one. Okay.
Okay, well, that's most likely why it dropped, because he stopped letting terrorists into our country.
He stopped letting terrorists in. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes,
the terrorists that were under refugee status.
In the Muslim religion, it actually says kill infidels. So me personally, I agree with Muslim bans. I don't think they should be able to come to our country at all.
Where does it say that?
Religion tells them to kill infidels.
Where does it say that?
And I don't know. Read the Quran.
I have, and that's why I'm asking you where it says that.
I don't know. I've talked.
So you've never read the Quran, but you're telling me what's in it?
So you're saying it doesn't say that?
I didn't. I say that. I said you're telling me what's in the Quran, and you've never read it.
Does it say in the Quran that?
I am asking you a question, sir. Are you telling me what's in the Quran, and you've never read it? That's a question.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just out of curiosity.
Does it say in the Quran to kill infidels?
Sir, I'm not. Why should I answer that question? You're the one that's positively told me it already is. What's an infidel?
Someone who doesn't follow the religion.
Oh, so everybody. So it just tells you to kill everybody?
That tells you to kill infidels.
I think you need to read the Quran, sir, before you start talking about it. That's what I think.
I'm not going to read that piece of shit.
Yeah, how do you know it's a piece of shit if you've never read it, sir?
I mean, it tells them to kill infidels, so that kind of just gives me a
well, the Bible tells you to kill men, women, and children, but I'm pretty sure you still read that, right? The Bible
What'd
talks
you
about how
say?
you should own slaves, but I bet you think that's a pretty good book, right? It tells you, it
Where does
justifies,
it say that in the Bible?
gang rape, and talks about, having, incest with your children, right? But I bet you sure read that, huh?
Where does it say in the Bible that to own slaves and all the crap you just said?
All through Leviticus. It even tells you how to beat your slaves. Yeah. I believe if you beat your slaves and they recover within a day or two, then that's okay. But if you beat them and they die within a couple days or two, then I think you have to pay the government some money for, for killing the slave. And that depends on whether it's an Israelite slave or a slave from outside of the country. Because, all the ones that weren't Israelites, they don't really count as people according to the Bible, right? And so you can
All
kill
right,
those ones
here's a
off.
verse from the Quran. And when the forbidden months have passed, kill
Why are you
the
not responding? Are you
adulterers
a Christian?
wherever, no,
Oh,
wherever
you're
you
not?
find
Oh,
and
okay. But you
capture
think we should
them
ban all
and keep them.
Christians from
Huh?
the country, right?
What up?
But
What'd
you
you
think we
say?
should ban all Christians from the country, right?
No,
Why not?
because they don't try to kill people because of their religion. Their religion
They
does. Okay, I'm not going to
literally
say
they
that because I don't know
literally
that for a
killed all
fact.
of the
But their
Amalekites,
religion doesn't
including the women, the
say to
children,
kill
like God
people.
instructed them to, like in the Bible.
All right. Well, I don't know for a fact that there haven't been any Christians that haven't killed anyone or crap like that. But at least in Christianity, it doesn't say to kill
Have
himself.
you not heard of the Crusades? Yes, it does. It tells you to kill people all the time. Have you not heard the Crusades?
No.
More reading for you.
So you want a bunch of Muslims that says in their
Sure.
Bible to kill people?
Sure.
It's pretty fucked up. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, well, see, the thing about it is that I understand that, like, I think it's like 60, 70% of the country, of this country in the United States, right, is Christian. And according to the Christian Bible, it says that they can own slaves. And considering I am a black man in this
We're not
country,
talking about
and
slaves. We're talking about Muslims. We're talking about.
And considering I am a black man in this country, and that same Christian Bible was used to enslave black people in this country for a long amount of time. All right. I don't tend to just punish entire people based off religions. I usually tend to punish their religions because the religions are really the ones that teach all this crazy shit, or they ignore the parts. But I've known lots of Muslims in my time, really, so many. And they are generally very, very nice people, at least most of the ones that I've met. I've had a great time, with my Muslim friends that I've had. And no violence whatsoever, even though I'm a giant atheist. Actually, here's the crazy thing about Muslims, that from the Muslims that I've known, and this is, again, I don't want to generalize completely, right? But from the Muslims that I know, they are so much nicer to me than Christians are, just in general. Okay, just like so much nicer to me. Offer me food and all sorts of great stuff. Yeah, they're way nicer to me in this country than, well, then hell, most Americans that don't consider them that. So that's just me personally. That's my personal experience. So no, I'm not going to sit there and listen to your xenophobia or your Islamophobia. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. You're saying you like people who believe that they should kill people who don't follow your
Sir, I
religion.
don't
I get
like
it.
you, but I'm still
And
talking to you, right?
I don't give a shit.
Okay. Then why are we talking about
You like
likes? Why are you
debating
all
people online.
why are you all in your feels right now, sir?
Like, what is this?
Why are you all in your feels right now? Do you need me to like you?
And you talk.
Do you need me to like you?
I don't care. Me
Okay, then
personally,
why
I
do
think
you
you're a
care
piece of
about who
shit.
I like? You're over here like, oh, you like people like it. Like, why the fuck do you care who I like?
No,
or
I'm going
don't
off
like?
of.
Again, I don't like you. Okay. No Muslim has ever come up here and acted like this around me. All right.
Not racist.
No,
They're killers.
no Muslim person has ever come up here acting like a complete child to me.
Okay. Then negate the fact that they're killers.
Negate the fact that Christians are killers. Negate the fact that Donald Trump is a killer and you still support him. Negate the fact that Donald Trump sent a Tomahawk missile into a girls' school, killing 167 children.
Yeah, there was an
Negate that.
investigation done on that, and it was
Yes.
an accident.
Oh, it was just an accident. So it was incompetence.
I mean, anyways, the Iran war is over, so.
Oh, really? How's it over?
The deal is going to be signed on Friday.
So it's not over.
There's no more fighting, so I mean, I'd call that over.
Israel literally was bombing Lebanon today. What are you talking about? It was fighting.
Okay.
But regardless of that, if it's going to be signed on Friday, that means the war is still going on now, correct?
No, all this fighting
Oh,
stopped.
gotcha. Guys, we're future
Have you
project.
been
Can you
keeping
can
up
you
with
even
this at
tell
all,
me
or you
what
just
can you even tell
spouting
me
shit?
what they're signing on Friday?
A peace deal.
Wrong. Yeah, incorrect. I'll try again.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't call that a peace deal? I don't know what it's officially called, but I'd call stop fighting on all fronts a peace deal.
That's not even what it says.
That's exactly what it says. I've actually researched this.
You've actually researched it, yet you don't know what they're signing.
What the fuck is it called? What are you looking for? Tell me what you
I'm
want me to
asking for
say.
what it's called. You said you
It's called a peace
researched it. You
deal.
should know
Stop
what it's
fighting. Yes, that's what I would call that.
called. Oh, but you researched it.
Yes, I've looked into it.
You've researched it so hard that you don't know what it is.
Are you looking for like an official name? I don't know what you're getting at.
Sir,
here.
if you researched it, yes, I want the official fucking name.
I don't know.
Then you didn't
you know it?
research it.
Hold on. You're asking me if I know it, but do you know it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
It's a memorandum of understanding.
Okay, and it's a peace deal. You can call it whatever the
That's
fuck
not
you want.
even
It's still a
close
peace
to it.
deal.
That's
Stop
not even a
fighting,
memorandum
take
of
away all their
understanding.
nuclear
Is
capabilities.
nowhere close to a peace deal. In fact, it's not even. It's barely kind of maybe considered a ceasefire a little bit, I guess. That's not a peace deal.
We literally got everything we wanted out of it.
You
So
got
how is it not a
everything
peace
you
deal?
wanted out of it? Okay, what's in
No,
this
everything that the
MOU?
U.S. wanted out of it.
All right, awesome. What did we get
the
out of
deal? It takes away nuclear capabilities,
it? Wrong.
complete restrictions. It's pretty much
Wrong.
like the JPCOA, but it's indefinite.
Wrong.
No, I know what it says.
No, you don't.
So you're saying no, but you're not actually doing an argument.
What argument? Argument.
No
Here,
argument.
you want to know what the argument is? Here's the argument.
What?
You don't have
bring
a
up an article,
fucking
like,
clue
you're
what
just
you're
saying
talking
no,
about.
but without proof.
You bring up a
I know
fucking
what it
article.
I know for a fact it says that.
All right, cool. Bring up an article. He thinks that the argument was me arguing the MOU. My argument is that he didn't research the MOU, which he didn't, because it doesn't say anything about that. You still there, bud?
Yep.
All right, just making sure. Anyways, while this guy pulls up an article on Google AI or whatever, y'all make sure you guys tap that screen, hit that follow button. If you guys like to support the live, I do have super chats, memberships, all that fun stuff. This is my first day back in a week, so I'm having a good old time over here. So I really appreciate you guys. If you guys like support, I need like 3 more DJ glasses over there over on the TikTok. Janelle, thank you so much for the party hat over on YouTube. Miles, thank you so much for the flow state. John, thank you so much for the floating heart. And Source fan, thank you so much for the flower. I appreciate all of those. Find one yet? No? All right. Zoe, also thank you so much for the laughing disco. Elijah, thank you so much for the flow state. Young, thank you for the flow state. Gotcha, thank you so much for the laughing disco. Itachi, thank you so much for the bus. The Blues, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Said Trump will admit additional 1K South African. Yeah, South Africa Connors. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I can't find an article on the actual,
because it doesn't exist.
The actual full things, because
Yeah,
it hasn't been
because
released.
here's what's in the memorandum. I'm gonna let you know. Okay, it's reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, it's removing the blockade. It's the release of $300 billion in assets to help them rebuild their country, with 150 already out there to them. And then they will set the framework, which will set the framework, all right, for them to be able to talk about nuclear deals over the next, I can't remember whether it's 60 or 90 days. So you'll have to correct me on that one. So they'll be talking about the nuclear part in the future. So what we've got, all right, out of this memorandum,
it within the next 60 days about.
Right. They will be negotiating the nuclear stuff. So what we're seeing signed on Friday all right, is the Strait of Hormuz being open, which was open before the war, us ending a blockade, which didn't exist before the war, okay, us making sure they get $300 billion, which we weren't giving them before, and that's it. We literally accomplished nothing but making Iran stronger after this entire war.
No, we
It's
burned down their country
insane.
and the nuclear program.
How?
I mean, there was the fucking Epic Fury operation.
The Epic
Took
Fury
down
operation.
multiple nuclear facilities.
Oh, gotcha. The nuclear facilities that we destroyed last year.
Yep, and we destroyed their navy too. I mean,
Yeah, they barely had a navy to begin with. You understand that, right?
yeah, no, they don't.
Cool. We sunk 3 boats.
Nope, we sunk more than that.
Oh, sorry. Maybe it was
And
10.
We kind of showed them not to fuck with us.
We showed them not to fuck with us. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's
I mean,
worth
this is just
that's
an
worth
assumption on my
billions.
part,
That's
but I
worth
mean, if they don't do what we
billions
want, I
of
think we're just
dollars
going to go to war with them
in
again.
tax area, guys. The billions of dollars of American taxpayers. What are we up to? 6 jets lost, 15 soldiers died, all those sort of stuff. For us to say, hey, don't fuck with us, which, by the way, they're currently doing because they're literally extorting $300 billion in funding out of it and giving us absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, this is just an assumption on my part, but I would assume if
this
they
whole
don't
thing's
do
been
what
an
we
assumption.
want, we're just going to go back to war with them.
Oh, cool. If they don't do what they want, then
And I mean,
this
there's a
war,
lot more
then
we
this
can
war
take from
goes
them,
on
so-
forever, and we still don't get anything we want. Wow, that's
No,
great,
the country's gone. I mean, there's only so much to
country's
take, and we
gone.
can take a lot more from them.
the
We destroyed their
country's
navy.
gone.
I mean, we can go bombing. We can go bomb their air bases again.
Cool. We can take out the Air Force they barely had a second time.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting this because I don't think you knew this, but before the war, they were actually the most military armed country in the Middle East.
That's a joke.
Oh, okay, sure. You can just
Yeah.
go look it
How
up.
big was Iran's navy? Let's see. About 100 vessels.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly just little, like tiny little boats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Me personally, I think we should kill their entire fucking government, but
Oh. But we're not doing that, so your opinion doesn't matter, huh?
yeah, it doesn't really fucking matter. I mean, I think we're gonna go back to war, so
You think so you're
that's
ready to
just
go
an
enlist?
because I know Iran's probably not gonna do what we want, and then we're gonna go straight back to war.
Gotcha. You gonna go enlist?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah. Hurry up, man.
Me personally, I consider it an honor to die in the line of duty against
Then
a
go do
horrible
it.
fucking country.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
I mean, if you like human rights violations and their cruelty,
Sir,
I
we're
mean,
not talking about
you
what
go-
I
you go-
like or what
you
I
go
don't
join
like.
them.
We're talking about you going and enlisting. Bye-bye.
All right, well, fuck you, and I hope you have a nice time in hell because that's where you're going. I don't know what you believe in, but I hope you go to whatever hell you believe in.
Sir,
So
what
fuck
hell?
you,
The only
burn in whatever
the-
hell you believe in.
the only
and
hell
sounds
I
awesome.
believe
So fuck
in
you.
is listening to you. This is the largest hell that I can think of. All right. There is no worse hell than having to listen through this conversation. This is literal hell to me. I don't know about y'all. How come they get so upset when I just ask them to go? When I ask them to go enlist? I don't know. Can we get some 666 in the chat since apparently I'm going to hell? Y'all make sure you guys hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, I have so much less of a problem with the fact that he didn't understand stuff, with the fact that he doesn't know what he doesn't understand and has no will to actually change any of it. Like, dude, if you don't know what's in the MOU, that's fine. If you don't know what an MOU is, that's fine. How about you don't tell me you researched what was being signed on Friday? You researched what was being signed on Friday, and you literally have no idea what's even being signed. That's all I ask. I don't think that's too much to ask. Do you guys think that's too much to ask? Oh, shoot. Do you guys think that's too much to ask? Oh, shoot. Just if you don't know, just say, I don't know. And then we can move on with our lives. All right. Y'all make sure you guys hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. Lovely Goddess, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Said, one thing I know, I never had a Muslim try to convince me to convert to Islam while I tried to enter a store. Yeah, very true. Never had that happen. Amy, thank you so much for the $2. Said, missed your lives. Thank you. Phil, thank you so much for the gold coin. Me Too said, welcome back. Thank you so much, Me Too. I appreciate it. Good to be back. And Andy, thank you so much for the 100. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, I'm trying to look at something real quick. Real quick. I'm trying to find something. Y'all, real quick while I got you guys on. Oh, first of all, if you guys haven't watched my podcast and you guys aren't following my podcast, please do that. It's the Polypolitics podcast on all your streaming platforms. It is out. It is it is available, and a bunch of y'all didn't watch it last week, the new episode. So make sure you guys do that when it's over. So make sure you guys do that if you guys can. I appreciate you guys. Also, what was I going to say? Oh, also, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you guys keep doing that, I really appreciate you guys on that also. What? Oh, goodness. Sorry. I'm looking for something right now. And then we'll try to move on real quick. Why is it not letting me do that? That's annoying. Sorry, I'm trying to add something in over here for y'all, but it won't let me do it for some reason. Oh, well, guess I can't do it. Can't do what I was going to do. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to be back on tomorrow. I'm going to quit for the night. I really didn't feel like being on that long anyway. It took forever. So, yeah, I'm going to be off the night. We're doing a nightly monologue. I already did one earlier before we got off. So if y'all could do me a favor, I released 2 new videos on YouTube. One yesterday, one today. Both really, really awesome. Oh my goodness. Sharon, thank you so much for the $100 over on PayPal. Can we get a huge W in the chat for Sharon for that? Said, hi, Polly. Welcome back. I miss seeing you. Thank you so much, Sharon. Big W's in the chat for Sharon for that. I really, really appreciate that. Huge W's. I dropped 2 big videos, one yesterday, one today on YouTube. If y'all could do me a favor, go watch those. They're probably on your browse pages right now. Go click on those, go watch them. Please, please, please. Also, I dropped 2 new TikToks, one yesterday and one yesterday and one today. If you guys go check those out too, I really appreciate that. Besides, please go watch the podcast. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I'm going to start right at the same time. So around 8 p.m. Central tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I love you guys, all right? See you guys tomorrow, all right?